What's up, everybody? Tom Pelissero here with Phil Mackey. Shortly after the Twins finish off an 8-4 win over the Kansas City Royals, starting off, Phil, a 12-game, 11-day homestand that really is going to define their season, and there were some positive signs in there again tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Trevor Plouffe hits a home run in his first game up from AAA. Delmon Young, 3 hits, 2 scalding doubles to left field, and actually, those 2 doubles, according to Baseball Reference, just his 3rd and 4th extra base hits to left field. When Delmon was going well last season for 3 months, you saw him ripping everything to left field and using all fields. But you know, it's obviously just the first game back from the All-Star break, but offensively you wondered how the Twins were going to continue this run with guys like Repko and Luke Hughes. But if they can get the regulars back into it, and if Trevor Plouffe can sort of contribute on offense, then they can provide a boost to the pitching staff, which has really been carrying this run the last 6 weeks.
And Plouffe's a big one, obviously. Goes 2 for 4 tonight. Has the tape measure blast into the catwalk up there behind the second deck in left field. It's remarkable you see a guy at 25 years old who sort of turns it on offensively, and for everything that he went through with his defense going to pot, his arm being all over the place, for him to come back and have this sort of an offensive impact is fairly remarkable.
Yeah, and you know, he looks confident, and everyone you talk to says that he feels confident at the plate, looks confident to the coaching staff in AAA even. I don't think we can expect him to lead. You know, when he came up, he was leading the International League in OPS. I don't think he's that type of a hitter. You know, he's on fire right now. But even if he settles in as sort of a super utility guy, a guy you can use at first base, hits for some power, you can put that into the 6th, 7th, or 8th slot in your order and feel absolutely fine about it. So I guess the throwing problems are sort of a thing of the past if you see him moving around and playing mostly first base.
And to me, still, with this team, especially because they are not, you know, they don't have everybody on deck. They don't have Justin Morneau, they don't have Denard Span, they don't have Jason Kubel.
Yeah.
I don't really see any of those guys being back in the lineup during this homestand. Maybe at some point Kubel could come back, but it certainly seems unlikely. Obviously, Morneau is out till August. The starting pitching has to step up here. Francisco Liriano gets off to an ugly start today with walk in the first inning.
Didn't get much help from his defense either, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a bad inning, but those are the innings that have unraveled on Francisco Liriano in the past, and he just kind of found ways to battle through it.
You know, he actually has done a better job when he loses it early on in a game. Instead of giving up a 5 spot and really being out of it, he can sort of harness it a little bit better, it seems like this year, and get through 6 or 7 quality innings, and that's all you expect. The way Scott Baker's been pitching, assuming he comes back okay with the flexor strain in his right forearm, the way Baker and Pavano have been pitching really takes pressure off Liriano to be that top of the rotation guy. So maybe that'll help him in the second half of the season.
It's a good thing they had a sale on black shirts at the mall.
With little flaps on the shoulders.
Very nice.
We didn't coordinate this.
He's Phil and Tom. See ya.